Okay, so ready to dive into AI and what it means for small businesses like yours.
Yeah, what's really interesting is how AI is really kind of leveling the playing field.
Yeah.
It's not just for those big tech giants anymore.
Right.
We're seeing some really incredible innovations tailored specifically for smaller businesses.
Yeah, it's like the secret weapon, right?
Yeah.
And the potential is huge. I mean, we're talking about a projected 26% boost to the global GDP by 2030.
Wow.
And small businesses are in a great position to like grab a big piece of that.
Absolutely. And, one of the biggest misconceptions about AI is that it's all about replacing jobs.
Yeah.
And while automation is definitely a factor, the real magic happens when AI actually augments human capability.
Totally.
Like it makes us smarter, it makes us more efficient.
Yeah, it's like having a team of like super powered assistants that are working 24/7.
Exactly.
But let's get specific. Okay, we've done a deep dive into the research and we found some incredible ways that AI can like supercharge your business.
Yeah.
So first up, cost efficiency.
Yeah, a lot of businesses, they hesitate because of that initial investment in AI.
Right.
But what they don't always see is the long-term cost savings.
Yeah.
So for example, imagine using AI to analyze your energy consumption patterns
Okay.
and then being able to optimize your usage right.
Wow.
That could significantly reduce your overhead.
Yeah.
And that's real money back in your pocket.
Exactly. It's like having like a financial advisor that not only like spots the areas to save, but then actually implements those changes for you, which would be amazing. And it's not even just about saving money. AI can also unlock incredible growth opportunities.
Absolutely. AI tools can analyze market trends, they can identify new customer segments, and they can even predict which products or services will resonate most with your target audience.
It's like having a crystal ball that actually works.
That's a great way to put it.
That's amazing. So we're talking about like taking out the guesswork
Exactly.
of decision making and just getting a serious edge over those competitors.
Speaking of competitors, AI can also help you stand out from the crowd
Okay.
by enabling you to offer these hyper-personalized customer experiences.
Okay.
So imagine a world where your website automatically adjusts its content and recommendations based on each visitor's individual preferences.
Okay, that's seriously cool. It's like having a dedicated concierge for every single customer.
That's right.
That's amazing. It's not just about the personalization. AI can also help you deliver that exceptional customer service, but like around the clock.
Precisely. AI-powered chatbots, for instance, can handle those routine inquiries. They can provide instant support, and they can even escalate complex issues seamlessly to a human.
Right.
This then frees up your human agents to focus on those higher value interactions and building deeper customer relationships.
And happy customers means repeat business.
Exactly.
So we've talked about the potential benefits, but I kind of want to see this in action.
Yeah.
What are some real world examples of small businesses that are knocking it out of the park with AI?
Oh, we've got some incredible case studies.
Okay.
One that really stands out is a small automotive parts manufacturer,
Okay.
and they were struggling with a lot of costly downtime due to equipment failures.
Ouch, I bet that was really hurting their bottom line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they were able to completely turn things around with AI-powered predictive maintenance.
Wow.
So they implemented sensors and software that continuously monitored their equipment's performance,
Okay.
and it would detect those potential problems before they even occurred.
Wow. So no more surprises and those costly repairs?
Precisely. And with this, they managed to slash their downtime by 40%,
Wow.
which saved them a fortune in lost production and repair costs.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about, real results.
Yes.
But it's not just about heavy industry.
Right.
We also found a fantastic example in the travel sector.
Oh, you must be talking about Wanderlust Adventures.
You know it.
Mm.
This small travel agency used AI to supercharge their content marketing.
Wow.
And they saw their bookings skyrocket by an incredible 300%.
That is incredible.
It's amazing.
What's really interesting about their approach is how they leverage these AI-powered social listening tools.
Okay.
So they were able to identify trending travel destinations
Wow.
and tailor their content to match the specific interests of their target audience.
It's like they knew exactly what their customers were dreaming of before they even did.
That's a great way to put it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they didn't stop there.
Yeah.
They also used AI-powered copywriting tools to personalize their marketing messages for different customer segments.
Oh, wow.
So they were creating these highly targeted campaigns that resonated deeply with their audience.
That's brilliant. It's like having a whole team of marketing gurus working behind the scenes, just crafting the perfect message for every potential customer.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
And that's what makes their story so inspiring. It demonstrates how even small businesses can achieve these extraordinary results by embracing the power of AI.
It's a real game changer, but we also know that adopting AI isn't always a walk in the park, especially for smaller businesses. I mean, there are some hurdles to overcome, right?
Yeah, for sure. While the possibilities are really exciting, it's important to remember that AI adoption, it isn't always easy,
Right.
especially for smaller businesses that are kind of navigating this new world.
Yeah, it's like setting off on an expedition to like a new frontier. You're excited about the potential discoveries, but you also have to be prepared for like the challenges along the way.
Exactly. And one of the first hurdles a lot of businesses face is the financial aspect of it.
Right.
Investing in AI can seem kind of daunting, especially if you're working with a limited budget.
Yeah, it's that classic thing of, you need to spend money to make money, but how do you justify that initial investment, especially if you're not going to see those returns right away?
Yeah, that's where having a really strategic approach is key.
Okay.
Instead of trying to implement AI across your entire business at once,
Right.
try to identify what your most pressing pain points are.
Okay.
What are the areas where AI could maybe have the most significant impact?
So prioritize those quick wins that can prove the value of AI
Exactly.
and maybe even free up some resources for further investment down the line.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of starting small.
Yeah.
There are a lot of affordable AI tools and platforms that are designed specifically with small businesses in mind.
Okay.
You don't have to break the bank to start experimenting and seeing some real results.
That's good to hear. Now let's talk about another challenge that we hear about a lot, and that's that skills gap.
Yeah.
It's one thing to have these amazing tools, but you need people who know how to use them.
It's like having a fancy sports car,
Yeah.
but not having the driving skills to unlock its full potential, right?
Yeah.
And I think finding skilled AI professionals can be difficult,
Right.
especially for smaller businesses that are competing for that same talent pool.
So what's the solution? Do you have to go out and hire like a whole team of data scientists and AI engineers?
Not necessarily. While you might need specialized expertise for those more complex AI implementations, there are actually a lot of ways that you can upskill your existing team.
Okay.
So online courses, workshops, even free resources that companies like Google and Microsoft offer,
Oh, wow.
those can provide some really valuable foundational knowledge.
Okay, so it's like you're giving your team the keys to the AI control panel,
Yeah.
and you're empowering them to become those citizen data scientists.
Exactly. And don't underestimate that learning by encourage your team to experiment with AI tools, analyze their own data, and gradually they'll build up their skills and their confidence.
So we've talked about the financial aspect, the skills gap now. What about the data itself? AI relies on having access to high-quality, relevant data, and that can be a challenge.
Definitely. Data is like the fuel that powers the AI engine.
Okay.
And if you're working with data that's inaccurate or incomplete or just inconsistent,
Yeah.
you're just not going to get the outcomes you're hoping for.
It's like trying to bake a cake with ingredients that are expired.
Exactly.
It's just not going to work out.
Yeah, it's not going to rise to the occasion.
So how can small businesses make sure that they're working with the right data?
It all starts with establishing good data hygiene practices.
Okay.
And that involves a few things like cleaning up those existing data sets,
Right.
implementing data validation rules, and making sure the data is collected consistently across your organization.
So you're creating like a clean and organized data kitchen, so to speak,
Exactly.
where the AI can then work its magic.
Precisely. And as your AI initiatives mature, you might even consider exploring some external data sources
Oh, okay.
to enrich the data that you already have and unlock even deeper insights.
So we've navigated the financial constraints. We've talked about bridging the skills gap and making sure we have that good data.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're on the right track to AI success, but I feel like there might be a couple more hurdles to clear.
Yeah, you're right. There's one more really crucial aspect we need to address, and that's navigating those AI regulations and ethical considerations.
Yeah, the ethical side of AI, it's a topic that's generating a lot of conversation these days.
Right.
And for good reason. I mean, we want to make sure that AI is used responsibly
Exactly.
and that it doesn't have any unintended consequences.
Precisely. And this is especially important for businesses in those regulated industries
Yeah.
like healthcare or finance, where data privacy and security are really important.
It's like walking a tightrope. You're
Yeah.
trying to balance that potential of AI with the responsibility to use it ethically and obviously legally.
Exactly. And the key to navigating all of this is to stay informed.
Okay.
Familiarize yourself with the regulations.
Right.
You can engage with industry experts, and you might even consider seeking legal counsel just to make sure your AI initiatives are compliant.
So it's not even just about the technology itself, it's understanding the implications of using it in a
Exactly.
responsible and transparent way.
Absolutely. And this is where open communication and collaboration are really important.
Yeah.
So engage with your team, your customers, and even your competitors to really foster this environment of responsible AI adoption.
It's like we're helping build a future where AI is a force for good, you know?
Exactly. And that future is closer than you might think. We're already seeing these AI trends popping up
Oh, okay.
that are going to like reshape the business world in the next few years.
Okay. I always love a good glimpse into the future.
Right.
So what can our listeners expect to see on the horizon in the AI world?
Well, one thing's for sure, AI adoption is going mainstream. I mean, research suggests that almost 75% of small businesses are already using some form of AI.
Wow, 75%. That's incredible. It's like AI isn't even a luxury anymore. It's like you need it to stay competitive.
Exactly. And as AI becomes even more common, we're going to see a huge shift in the workforce.
Yeah.
Those everyday tasks are going to be automated,
Right.
which frees up employees to focus on strategy and more creative work.
Yeah, it's not robots replacing humans. It's humans and machines working together as a team.
Exactly. Imagine AI handling your schedule, your bookkeeping, even like basic customer questions, leaving you free to build those relationships and really grow your business.
Now, that's a future I can get behind. But this also means that learning new things and improving your skills is more important than ever.
Absolutely. The skills that are in demand today might not be the ones people need tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Businesses and individuals really need to embrace this idea of always learning and adapting as technology changes.
So it's like we're all explorers kind of charting this new territory in AI. And the best way to do that is be prepared, be flexible, and always be curious.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. It really is such an exciting time to be in business. AI is creating all these amazing opportunities for growth, for innovation, and for really making a positive impact.
And that brings us to the heart of it. We've covered a lot of ground, the benefits, the challenges, the trends, but what does it all really mean for you, the listener?
That's the question, isn't it? So here's something I want you to think about as you start your own AI journey. How can you use these tools not just to improve your business, but to make a real difference out there in the world?
Yeah. It's bigger than just staying ahead of the game. It's about using AI to create a better future for everyone.
Exactly. And on that note, we've reached the end of our deep dive.
Wow.
We hope this exploration of AI and what it means for small businesses has been insightful and maybe even a little inspiring.
Definitely inspiring. We encourage you to keep learning, keep experimenting, and to keep asking those big questions. The future of AI is full of possibility, and we can't wait to see what you all achieve.